Hello friends, welcome to our channel Lit Horizon. Today we can analyze the essay Archetypes of Literature written by Northrop. Northrop is a Canadian critic, and one of his famous criticism is Anatomy of Criticism, which got published in 1957. So what is archetype? Archetype is a very perfect example of something. An archetypal criticism analyzes myth and patterns in the text in the form of description, symbol, images, allusion, and references. This criticism emerged in literature with the publication of Archetypal Patterns in Poetry written by Maud Bodkin, and this theory got widely accepted during the period between 1940s and 1950s. Archetypal criticism replaced new criticism and formalism. The myth and legends are widely used archetypal symbols. For example, Romeo and Juliet is an archetype of love. Likewise, Defarge in Tale of Two Cities is an example for archetype of mother figure. The Golden Bough by G.H. Fraser is an example for archetypal text. Northrop divided archetypes into two, that is, comedy and tragedy. And tragedy is again divided into tragedy and satire. And comedy is divided into comedy and romance. And these four genres is connected with four seasons. They are: the romance is connected with summer, comedy is connected with spring, and tragedy is connected with autumn, and satire is connected with winter season. And he had given a logical explanation for these divisions and associations. At first, we can check how comedy is connected to spring season. Comedy is all about the birth of the hero and his revival and upbringing, and the ending of the comedy will be successful. Likewise, the spring is the symbol of victory over winter. Therefore, the comedy can be associated with spring season. The next one is tragedy. Tragedy is associated with the downfall of the protagonist, and it is connected to autumn season. The autumn also represents the demise of the season. The next one is satire. Satire is mockery and it lacks productivity. Likewise, the winter also lacks productivity. Therefore, the satire is connected with winter season. Next one is romance. The romance is associated with summer season. The summer season refers to the conclusion of seasonal calendar. Likewise, the romance usually ends with a success and achievement. Therefore, the romance is associated with summer season. Northrop identified 5 spheres of archetypes. They are human, animal, vegetation, mineral, and water. And he connected these 5 spheres with comedy and tragedy. The first one is human. In comic text, human beings attain their success and fulfill their wishes. In tragedy, the humans act in a tyrannical way and leading to isolation and downfall. The next one is animals. Animals in comic text are gentle and pastoral, but in tragedy, the animals are predatory in nature. The next one is vegetation. In comic text, the vegetation is in the form of gardens, park, and flowers, but in tragedy, it is presented in the form of wild forest and barren land. The next one is minerals. In comic text, minerals are presented in the form of cities and temples and precious stones, and in tragedy, it is in the form of desert and ruins. The next one is water. Water is presented in the form of rivers and lakes in comic text, but flood and oceans in tragedy. The another archetype is island. Island cannot be categorized into tragedy and comedy. Can you find out in which text of Shakespeare that island is used as an archetype? This is all about the essay Archetypes of Literature. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe our channel.